Hi friends. So in today's world, in any competitive exams, they are testing the candidate's ability in computer aptitude or computer awareness. So because in any domain, in any industry these days, computer has become a very essential part in their today. They are having a separate section for computer awareness aptitude. So in this, there will be multiple choice questions, and you have to answer same like other quantitative aptitude or reasoning. So this computer section also will have this multiple choice questions. So however, in this computer section, you have different categories or different subsections tested. Okay, so the number one is basics of computers. So what is a computer, and what does it do, and what are the different simple ways of interacting with a computer. So those kind of things they will be testing in the basics section. And then the next area is software side of it. So what is the software, what is application programming, what is system programming, and what are the different ways in which you design the applications, software applications, what is the programming system, and what are the different operating systems available. Side, how do you design an application, what are the different stages of application development. So this kind of very software development point of view or software user point of view. So how do you install a software and how do you maintain a software, this kind of things, they are all covered in the software section of the Computer Aptitude. So now coming to the next area is hardware. So hardware is, of course, it is the main component, main area of the computer, right? Without hardware, you can't run the computer. So what are the different components in the hardware, like CPU, motherboard, input-output devices, or RAM, ROM. So what are the different chips in this computer? What are network ICs, network cables? All these things, everything is involved in the hardware. So everything put together, hard disk also, for example. So all these things put together becomes a hardware. So on the hardware, you will be installing software sections. So after the hardware section, the next section is your internet and emailing area. So what is internet? See, internet, without internet there is nothing you can do. What is internet and how do you access internet? What all you can do with the help of internet, like browsing, searching, uploading, downloading, or emailing, and what are the different emailing mechanisms like MS Office, this kind of section. So internet and email section. So that is about the fourth section. Now coming to the fifth section is the networking side of the computer. So what is networking? Like how do you connect the computer into a network? So network is nothing but a group of computers, right? In any company, suppose if you have 10 computers, how do you connect them together, and how do you make sure that they talk to each other? So these kind of things is called the networking. So there are different concepts in the networking, like LAN, WAN, or Wi-Fi. All these things, like so how do you make it happen so that every computer can talk to each other, or there will be server client. So how a client computer will talk to a server computer. So what are the different protocols, and what are the different network mechanisms, network tools, tools and techniques in the networking. So they will be testing all these areas thoroughly in the networking section. So that's about the fifth section. Now the last but not the least is the database section. So in the database, they will be testing what is the database, and how many different types of databases are there. How do you install and maintain this database, and what are the different languages you use, queries, how do you ask a database to give some information, or how do you enter some information into the database. So all these things will be covered in the database management system. And so there will be like tables, rows, columns, and schemas. So everything is covered in the databases, like what is the RDBMS, what is hierarchical databases, and how do you start and stop databases. So everything, so they can be going to anywhere in the databases. So it's a large area once again. So this is the sixth area.